Hello and welcome to another episode of Hooks and Dice. I'm Leela Coca. I'm back in my room today because I'm not feeling well enough to get to the living room, and I apologize for the sound of the fan. It's hot in here. And of course, yesterday was the day I was supposed to record the episode, but wouldn't you know it, I completely forgot all about it. I was having too much fun with my fiance, trading songs back and forth on YouTube, but oh well. It's autumn! Yay! Look, I made a pretty little flower to wear in my hair because I love autumn. I love autumn, particularly Halloween. It's my favorite time of year. So, when I finish the ponies that I'm making, I want to work on a Day of the Dead handbag. Got to figure out some kind of handle for it. I want something easy to carry around, but also something that'll look pretty snazzy with the flowers and sugar skulls that I'm making for the bag itself. I'm thinking some copper wire, maybe wrapped handles from copper wire. That could be cool. So we'll see what I come up with for that. It'll be a lot of fun. On Wednesday, we were in Baba Yaga's hut, and we had to mercy kill some Domovoy, little house elves, so to speak. And right after I said I snapped one's neck, I cracked my knuckles. And everyone's like, sound effects! And I'm like, I didn't mean to do that! I didn't really mean to do that. I wasn't even thinking. I was just, and crack his neck. And I went, like that. And everyone's like, gross, sound effects! And I'm sorry. So that was kind of funny. Having a lot of fun in the Wednesday group, and continuing to have fun, I should say. The cliffhangers I can do without. The DM knows I hate cliffhangers, and he loves throwing cliffhangers at us, so curse you for your cliffhangers. Monday, I believe we're having a cliffhanger on that too. The thing is we play every other week on Mondays, so I don't always remember where we're at until we get back to where we were, if that makes any sense. Started a group in meetup.com, and the group is called Quincy Hooks and Dice, Gamers Who Crochet. Our first meeting is October 10th at the park near my apartment. I'm hoping to make some new local friends and get some games going, as well as find some new crochet buddies. When I moved from Idaho to Washington, I was like, yes, I'm finally out of Idaho. I've been trying for 14 years to get out of Idaho. And now that I'm in Washington, I'm like, but I miss my friends! And I have nobody except my online friends, to hang out with, because I don't have anybody here locally. It's an agricultural town. So, yeah, not aware of any social groups. I've looked on Facebook. I even looked through Meetup. The closest I could find was Wenatchee, and there's certainly not any gamers or crochet groups that I've seen. So I went ahead and bit the bullet and paid the $69 or $59.94 fee for 6 months, and hopefully I'll get at least 1 or 2 people to show up. That's, because then I can make friends from there. I just need to make an inroad to making friends here in town, because it's kind of really boring being here all by myself, no one to hang out with. I've got my lovely viewers, and I appreciate you guys, but I don't even hang out with most of you in person. Or, I don't think I hang out with any of my viewers in person, so it'd just be nice to make some local friends. And then, of course, I will have more content because of stories I'll have to tell from our adventures in the club. So we'll see how that goes. I'm still not feeling well enough not feeling up to running the Friday game. I've lost the steam power I had as a GM. I know that my players liked the game. I don't know how well they liked the game. I don't know if they miss playing it. I just don't have the same excitement about it as I had before, and that's terrible because I'm the GM. I still have more than half of the game for them to explore. And I'm not sure what it is, but there's just something about it that I'm not feeling up to it. So hopefully I'll get my mojo back soon and I'll be able to run the Friday games again, and I'll have more to tell you guys about that. I found the blanket pattern, the pixel blanket I was telling you guys about. Yay, it's Fluttershy! So we've got, her cutie marks are there, some flowers there, kind of a filler in the corner, and then F for Fluttershy, and that white rabbit. I don't know enough about the series to know who the rabbit is, but it is a recurrent critter in her episodes, so the little white rabbit on her blanket. So that's going to be an adult-sized blanket, and hopefully it'll look good. I really, it's my first pixel blanket, so I don't know if it's going to turn out alright or if it'll just look really weird. So far, I think I have 4 rows sewn together, and it's looking alright. But I stopped production for other things, and of course I need to have enough yarn to finish the pony order that I made. So, and speaking of the ponies, bring her out here. This is the Fluttershy that I made. Kind of cute, I think. She looks a lot paler on camera than she does in person, but not by, well, I should say not a lot, but somewhat. At least she doesn't look as white as she did yesterday. I'm unraveling the tail and the mane so that they're brushable. I brushed it this morning and it's super soft, and it'll be fun for the person who owns it to brush the mane and tail. I have yet to figure out whether or not I'm going to embroider the eyes on the cutie mark. She's such a small pony that I'm not sure how I can do that. I may have to resort to felt, cutting out felt eyes and felt cutie marks. But that would mean another trip to the store, and I'd rather use what I have here. I've got tons of embroidery floss because I love to embroider. So I'm probably going to give embroidery a try. I might try it on a dummy doll rather than the actual pony, because I don't want to mess up the actual pony if it doesn't turn out nice. So I'll give it a shot, and I'll let you guys know how it turns out. My fiancé is working on a game that sounds really cool, and I'll see how much he'll let me talk about it, because I haven't asked him if I could talk about it yet, and see if he can give me the specs again so I can tell you guys more about it. It's not my kind of game, but it sounds really cool, and I know it's one that he'll enjoy playing. He asked me to help crack the whip and make sure he works on it every week so he gets it done. And that's about all I have for today, so thanks for watching and have a great day.